Hey everybody, I'm Thad, and I repair it all. In this video, I'm going to show you how to deal with one of the lovely things you have to do as an adult, and that's deal with a plugged up bathtub drain. My daughter has this really long, lovely hair, and inevitably, it plugs up the drain at least twice a year. I remember a few years ago, I got some bad advice about how to remove this drain in my bathtub, and so I'm going to show you some of the things I learned on how to get it out. I was told at one point that all I had to do was just grab with my fingers and unscrew it. That was not the case with this one. I'll go into some more detail on that one in the middle of the video. A few years ago, I got some bad advice on these. Somebody told me I can just take them and untwist them. Some you can, but on this particular one, you don't do that. Instead, what you do, you need a couple of tools to pull it apart. The trick is that top piece you can unscrew from the bottom piece. You start off by needing some of these slip joint pliers. If you notice, it's adjustable so I can get it to fit different sizes. And I'm just holding on to the top. I tried undoing it with just my hand, but I didn't quite have enough strength to do it. So this is where the next tool came in. I pull out my slip joint pliers and I adjust them to as wide as I can get them. I'm fumbling here for a few moments because it's a little bit of a trick to get it on, but it's not bad. Once you get it on, I actually don't squeeze very tight. I squeeze very, very loosely. And the trick is, you want to spin that top piece to its left. So just give it a little twist. If you notice, I just barely twist a little bit, and then I can just reach down and undo it with my fingers. Then I grab a big screwdriver, put it in the slot, and just untwist it. It comes out with just a couple of very easy twists. I tried undoing it with my fingers. I didn't have quite enough strength, so I went back to the screwdriver and just finished pulling it out. I'm going to spare you what's underneath it, because I know it is my daughter's long, lovely hair, and you don't need to see that on camera. You can see a little bit of the clog sticking out, and I'm just going to reach down with my fingers and pull it out. If you're the kind of person who's a little squeamish, just use some gloves when you handle it, and you'll be good to go. Now to put it back together. Remember, I had to pull this apart because of my daughter's long, lovely hair, so odds are I'm going to have to pull it out again and clean it up. So the goal when tightening it is to get it tight enough where it won't come loose, but not so tight that I can pull it out when it gets clogged up again. So I just take the screwdriver, just barely snug it in, and then I go through, I put the cap back on, and if you notice this time, I don't even use any tools. I just go through, and I snug it down, and I'm done. Time to test it. Got about an inch of water in there. I'm going to save you the boring part of watching a water drain. And if you notice, it's now fixed. Much better. Well, I hope you enjoyed that video. This is something I have to do about twice a year. My daughter's long, lovely hair clogs the drain and I gotta fix it. It's just part of life. Like I said, I got some bad advice at one point. I hope you can not have to deal with those problems. I hope you get good advice. And I hope that what I'm teaching you here has helped you out. See you later.